Hi, I'm Theo.
I'm Carrie.
And welcome to Childline's YouTube channel, where we will be uploading weekly videos from here on out. So we all know that there are a lot of physical sides to bullying, but we're going to be talking about the after effects.
I think everyone kind of goes through bullying of some kind when you're younger. You go through sort of questioning everything that you do and whether you're going to be bullied for it or not, or whether anyone's going to pick up or not and say anything.
Bullying can leave you feeling anxious, lonely, sad, sometimes depressed, but it doesn't have to be that way. So we've got some tips to help you through that. Bring out the best in you. Reflect on the good stuff. It's not always easy though, is it?
No, it's not easy because like when you're being bullied, you're sort of made to feel like nothing is right with who you are. And everyone has something that they like about themselves. Like, I refuse to believe that there isn't something that everyone likes about themselves, even if it's something silly like, I make a really good cup of tea.
There's people in your life you can ask, what is it about me that makes me that you like?
Write it down so you can actually see it in front of you and then put it somewhere that you're definitely going to see it every day.
Imagine the day when bullying isn't around anymore in your life.
Like you're striving for something that you really want, and you know you've always got an idea in your head of who you want to be, and so if you sort of hold on to that idea, it gives you something to keep going for.
Reward yourself when you've achieved things, but also anything that you've kind of done that's positive.
We're always like so harsh on ourselves when something goes wrong or we make a mistake, but then when something goes right, we never just give ourselves the credit for it. Yeah. I personally used to search on Twitter having a bad day, like just the phrase, and then I would tweet them being like, it's okay, things will get better, like just send them a nice tweet, and it would make them feel better, and then it would make me feel better for making them feel better. It's kind of like this loop of random kindness.
But it's not about doing something that's ridiculously big or challenging. It's about doing something that's slightly outside your comfort zone. Even if you try and it doesn't work out, you feel better because you've tried.
Yeah, you've still got the consolation of saying, I went out and I gave that my best shot.
Music, listening to the songs that you like, reading a chapter of a book that makes you feel positive.
Me, yeah.
What sort of things?
Well, I still do make lists entitled things that make me happy. Chai tea lattes make me happy. Like tea makes me happy, sweets makes me happy. Seeing people smiling at me randomly makes me happy. Just random little things, and I won't finish until I've completely filled the page. Out of all of those things that, you know, make me feel a little bit down and negative, there's like 100 things for each one negative thing that make me feel positive and upbeat. But I've got a bunch of videos on my channel that are like, you know, give yourself more credit, how to feel confident. But there's one thing that I always think of whenever I'm sort of in a bad situation. I always think if my best friend came to me with the same situation and asked me for advice, what would I say to them and how would I treat them? I think
I find that too sometimes when I'm giving advice to a friend and then you realise someone in your lifetime has given you that advice, you think...
And you've completely ignored it.
Thanks, Carrie, for coming in and talking to us about overcoming bullying and self-esteem tips, confidence, anxiety.
Thank you for having me. And just remember that if you're being bullied, you are never alone, and it is not your fault that you're being bullied. And you can't be in control of what happens to you, but you can definitely be in control of your feelings.
Let us know in the comments if you have any tips for building confidence, self-esteem, or managing anxiety. We'd be really interested to hear that. But for now, I'm gonna sign off, and that was a really bad way of signing off.
Sign off.